We never gave up. We come back, and I can feel some tail thumping, Red.
That's great.
Woo! So this is a perfect scenario at the moment. The boat is actually drifting downwind, away from the fish, which is good for me because it helps keep it nice and tight. We're running a spreader bar on this rod and reel, which is a little bit unconventional for Australia. Been doing it in the States for years, and it just makes it a little bit harder to feel the fish. So having this tight line is a massive help.
See those tail beats there, though? I think you got him.
Oh yeah, I think we got him on.
I'm just going to move this rod holder.
Yep.
Because you don't want anything in the way.
So really important to clear the deck. I mean, this could potentially be a tuna, a bluefin between 15 and 35 kilos. You want to make sure you get a nice clean working space, don't you, mate?
Yeah, 100%, especially I've got the gaff already pushed to the side there. I've got nothing on your side. Those rods shouldn't be there, but when you're in a 45-metre boat, we can work with that.
Just make sure we don't melt the squid on the pie warmer.
It's not hot yet, we're right.
So this fish took the lure we know as the shotgun. Why do they call it the shotgun, Red?
I don't know. Is it relevant to a shotgun? Because a shotgun doesn't shoot too far, but the shotgun is the furthest lure back, as far back as you can get it. And this teaser bar that's running on the back of this shotgun rod, as you would call it, is definitely by far the best. It's been working in Victoria here out of the Port Phillip Bay heads. So
do you think it's the lure of the spreader bar, or is it the position you put the spreader bar as well?
This lure and this same spreader bar has been working the best for me. I've done a couple of swapperoos, and it still seems to be this lure doing the best. And you are getting close now, so they'll get a good look at the spreader.
It was out 100 metres, then it took 100, so I've had to wind 200. You know, I don't care, because this is great.
I thought you were having a whinge then.
Never.
Never.
I was actually speaking to a couple of older blokes this morning. I reckon back in the 60s they used to catch a lot of bluefin here. And it's so good that in 2020, when you hear all these stories about how oceans, fish stocks being depleted, etc., we've got the best bluefin tuna fisher we've got in my living memory.
And it's about, I reckon we're about 8 kilometres from my front door.
Unbelievable. You better tell the missus to put the kettle on, mate. Well, this is the new, beautiful, improved Shimano Saragossa 10,000. It is unbelievable. The rod I've matched it up with, the Shimano Centire Stealth Pelagic 691, one of my favourite rods. And these things are great on offshore gummy sharks, pelagics, kingies in the rip, they do everything. And they're just such a lovely outfit. I love the white tip, particularly when I'm actually bait fishing, because you can see it. And it's nice that we're catching tuna on rods and reels like this, mate. When these fish started, I remember at Portland, Chagra 50 wides and 24 kilo rods.
Yeah, a bit of overkill these days, isn't it? They're good for the barrels, but when you want to have a bit of fun like this, these rods are perfect.
This is the GO. I'm going to come around this way because this fish is coming back to this quarter. There he is. I can see the spreader bar. I can see the tuna.
So this is doing the typical tuna runs. They get them up to the boat and then they dogfight right underneath, doing their big pinwheels. They do big, nice big circles around the bottom of the boat, and you've got to be careful that it doesn't shoot under the boat and hit an engine or even aluminium, the sharp sides of an aluminium.
Okay, so the spreader bar's up. That's a solid fish, mate.
Beautiful fish.
Do you want a hand?
If you want to put that in a rod holder there, just back your drag off.
Drag's backed off.
And if you want to lead this up, he's going to take...
You're right?
Yep, I'm just taking the time. If you want to lead him up there.
Yep, I got that.
Oi. Let him go through. That did now.
Well done, that's a solid fish.
That is a cracker fish, Paul.
Have a look at that.